What's up, guys? So, little trade, May 20th. So, took it on NASDAQ. Didn't have any S&Ps. I was bullish for the day. There was a bunch of confluences on the 4 hour. And it was respecting a gap, all that nonsense. Blah, 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 blah. So, this is my trade. I took it off of a gap being respected. There was two gaps stacked on top of each other. This red line down here being the start of the second gap. And today was a poor psychology day. Execution was fine. I mean, we go into the gap, we have displacement, order block, displacement, retrace into that. I thought we were gonna just sort of shoot up right away. It took us a bit longer, price action was a bit choppy. Where I went wrong, very simple, was I'm scared to lose more money on my funded challenge. So I cut my losses short here, and I put my stop loss at the bottom of the gap. So that's not, I mean, it's not the worst, but I risked 0.3%. I could have risked maximum risk would allow me would be 1.5%, possibly, if it's a very, very good setup and everything aligns with it. I wouldn't mind risking 1.5%, but today I risked 0.3%. And even though it wasn't the highest probability trade, I still could have risked a bit more, maybe 0.75, which was about what this better stop loss would have been, which is what I should have done. And you guys are probably gonna say, "Oh, of course you just put the stop loss at these lows after you see trade." Not even this is where the stop loss. I mean, stop loss realistically would be a couple ticks under this, just to account for slippage. But this is where you should typically even at the bottom of this order block, if you want to be a little less risky. I mean, and after that your trade just doesn't make sense if it goes below these lows. That's why you would stop yourself, put your stop loss there. So I did it, and I got stopped out. Guess what? Consolidates until it boom hits my TP1. Would have won money on the day instead of losing. What's going on over here? This is interesting. And I didn't do shit. It's unfortunate, but we learn to accept more risk. This trade, this watermelon colored thing, Eric, going on here. Oops. I don't know what I was doing. This is what the better trade should have been, which with the full stop loss, same take profit, same everything. Take profit bit lower. Okay, again, count for slippage. So look, the risk would go from a 2.84 to 1.44, which, yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, it's still 310 ticks. It wouldn't be a bad trade all to hit. I would have, this trade, if I actually done it, I would have hit TP1, and then I would have put my stop loss at break even, got stopped out. And it would have ran to TP2, but I would have made money regardless. And now it's actually completely just dumped from this consolidation. It's just boom, and there was if any of you guys caught this trade, good for you. This was picture perfect right here. We had a sweep from these highs right here at 920. It consolidates up. Personally, when it consolidates above a sweep, I like that. Obviously, it's not my favorite thing for the movie. I'd rather it just completely dump, but it's better than it just pushing higher. So, still lower probability. However, drops down to create an SMT. That actually is an SMT, but yeah, that's a massive SMT. Look at that. Boom. Huge SMT. We have these highs at 10, 50, and then these are down here. Crazy SMT we got. So, just off that SMT, that's super bearish. That automatically makes it higher probability. Boom. You wait for your displacement to the downside. Alright. This is all in 1 minute, but that's where you want to take trade. Boom, right here. This is displacement right here. This candle creates your gap. Any retracement into this gap would have been such a perfect trade to take. And look at that. You take this exact trade. You would put your entry there. Stops above here. Final TP down to the equilibrium level of the hour. 3.48. You would just be living your best life. Bang. 355 ticks, 102. Yeah, wow, that would be the trade of dreams, my friends. But yeah, so fortunately we didn't do that. It's okay because we can at least spot that. That's what really matters. And yeah, so we took a losing trade today, but it was 0.3% of the account, so it is what it is. Bye, guys.